everybody, and welcome once again to our concert, One Enchanted Evening. I am the chairperson of the Hong Kong Women's Choir, Yan, and it's my honor to welcome all of you here tonight. A new day, a new beginning. Tonight we introduce our new music director for Grace Notes, who you've just heard from, seen, and that's Mr. Wallace Ng. And tonight's theme, as you can see, is musical theater. So we will have a full program of songs from classical musicals, from Broadway, all the way back to operas, and to the newest West End shows as well. So I hope we have a full program for you and hope you will enjoy it. About the Women's Choir. So our choir started in 1997. And how our choir works is every year all the members get together and we find a charity that we would donate all our proceeds to for that year. So our AGM is in March. At the AGM, we pick a new charity every year, and then we have a concert in spring and also in December, and all the proceeds, all the things you decide to buy today will go to support the charity. So about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, I got an email from a very fine gentleman called Santiago. I had no idea about why he was contacting I knew because he wrote to the choir and invited me out for coffee. I said, why not? Let's go. So I went and I sat with Santiago for about an hour, 2 hours. And he was just telling me about this charity. It's small. He said, only 2 people working? 2? And then they said, all we do is we use all our money and we hire teachers, we hire instructors, and give PE lessons or sports lessons, sports programs to local lower band school girls in lower grade. That is to help them develop social skills, to develop self-confidence, and they said that's all we do. That's all we focus on. And that's exactly what Women's Choir look for in charities, is a local charity, a smaller charity that doesn't have huge funds from big companies. But at that time, we had already had our AGM. And so we couldn't vote on WISE. One AGM later, we voted for another charity, which is also a very needy charity in Hong Kong. And then come this year's AGM, I'm very glad that our members chose to support WISE. And tonight, I'm very happy that Miss Alicia Liu is here. I want to invite her up and share a few words about WISE.
Thank you very much for having me here today. It's interesting to hear the story from Yan about how all this started 2 years ago. I want to thank Yan and the Hong Kong Women's Choir for supporting us this upcoming year. Really excited by being a charity partner because sports for empowerment is in the ethos of what we do. While it is, I often think that sport and physical activity is inseparable to music, regardless of the form of what it is. Whether it's singing, playing a musical instrument, both inspire each other and both inspire a sense of joy, friendships, and much more. And that is part of what we're trying to do at the charity. It's not just about, getting young people physically participating, but first and foremost, it's about getting them enjoying moving first. And so at WISE, while we focus on running a program, which really does consist of delivering educational topics and workshops in the local secondary schools, as Yan just said, in the lower banding schools, what we're really trying to do is use sports as a tool for learning. So movement and physical activity is part of what we do because it does help us strengthen our physical health, mental health, social health. skills building, and a lot of it is about nurturing stronger minds. Confidence is probably one of those words that come to what you think. But also what we're trying to do is we use sports as that tool to talk about educational topics that I think a lot of schools don't necessarily talk about enough in a local school setting. So it could be about menstruation in sports, because we know that menstruation and puberty is one of the reasons why girls don't stay or they leave sports. We talk a lot about body image and confidence in sports, because for some young girls, there's a feeling of, I don't know, stereotyping, not feeling like, I'm strong enough, not fast enough for certain sports. So we talk a lot about body image, confidence, obviously sports for emotional regulation, but also for self-expression and a lot of other topics. Probably too many to really list them all out. But all of this, when I say sports as a tool for learning, is every topic that I just kind of like introduced is all delivered through play, through games, through drills, all of these things that you might have in a sport setting, but not necessarily emphasized in an educational setting. So that translation of sports and the skills into education and knowledge. So when you support us, what you're really helping us to do is you're helping us to reach more young people in the local secondary schools to engage in sports, to really learn about their own bodies, the strength of their own minds, to gain confidence, especially when they see, feel, and know what they can achieve. So really thank you, and I really look forward to being part of the Hong Kong Women's Choir kind of community this past year, and of course to tonight's concert. So thank you for giving me this chance.
They can dance after all this distress, and the dinner The Shaw Choir formed last year and is under the direction of Mr. Dennis Lau, who is also the director of Nova Choir. The Shaw Choir has already sung at numerous university events and will continue to do so in the coming year. This choir is comprised of students, alumni, and staff. And please join me as we welcome to the stage the Shaw College Choir of CUHK.